Hi, I'm Glenn Kegerice. Welcome to Keggy's channel. Today we're going to be working some self-defense techniques. Actually, this is the level 1, this is lesson 1, and this is the International Combat Systems. Now this is actually, this channel here, these self-defense techniques are actually for review for my students, but obviously it's opened up for anybody that wants to join in. So let's review here. Like I said, this is mostly review for my students, but I will go over everything. So if you're just somebody that's watching this and you want to learn, hopefully I can go over it well enough that you can pick it up. What we're going to look at today is left and right fighting stance, and we're going to look at the jab from the left and right fighting stance and the cross and the jab cross combination. So what we're going to look at first is the left fighting stance. So to do that, we start from a stance where the feet are underneath the shoulders. We're going to slide the left foot out about one step. And we're going to put our guard up here. Left goes underneath the left eye, right underneath the chin, tight fist for right now. Thumbs tucked in underneath here. Now we don't want we don't want straight knees, so everything's bent here. Slightly on the front, slightly on the back. Now we don't want to be facing straight on either. So we're going to turn this just a little bit, almost at a 45-degree angle. So you're going to turn just a little bit toward the back leg. Now this is left fighting stance. Now we want our elbows in tight, this shoulder up just a little bit. We don't want to be like this, okay, here. So we're in our guard, we're protecting our face as much as we can here. This is left fighting stance. Open leg, if we go back here, feet straight across from each other. We're interlocked at the hands. We go into a right fighting stance. We step out with the right, same as before on the left. Guard comes up. Now the right is under the right eye, left is under the chin. Knees slightly bent, slight turn toward the back leg. Here, elbows in tight here. Looking out over top here, just like this. Now this is right fighting stance. Open leg. These are very similar to a boxer stance. Now, a boxer watching might say, well, we do that a little bit different. Well, that's okay. Okay, this is more martial arts. This is for the karate type deal. So let's get back into a left fighting stance here. Let's get everything I talked about here. Now we're going to look at that front jab. Right? To do a front jab, we're going to roll from the shoulder and the elbow and out, and we're going to almost lock in. We will lock in for right now. We're hitting with these two knuckles right here. Now, we don't want to come out and lock our elbow in tight. It has a slight bend to it. So as we come out, it rolls. From here, it rolls, strikes, hit with these two knuckles, and a slight bend in the elbow. Now, what usually happens with students when they first start, they'll roll this out and they'll drop this hand. We don't want to do that because that leaves you vulnerable. It leaves you open on this whole side. So we're here. This has to stay up. Boom. This stays up. Now it comes out. You want to take a little step out and roll the hip just a little bit. So it'll look like this. Just like that. Boom. Okay, so open leg. Let's go into a right fighting stance. Same thing here. Elbows in tight. We're here. We're going to slight step out, roll, hit, and lock in. Boom. From the side, I'll hit the bag here. You can't see the bag, but I'm going to go left fighting stance. It's here. Boom, here. Right fighting stance. Okay, good. All right. So that's your jab. Now we're going to look at the cross here. So we step out, left fighting stance. Our guard's up. The cross now is going to come from the back. This is your lag. This was our lead. Now we're going to do lag. So now what we're going to do is we're going to roll this out. Guard stays up here. Roll it out, lock here, hit with these two knuckles. There again, elbow ends with a little bit of a bend. Don't lock it in. Now, we don't want to do this. That's a different type of punch. We're going here. Here, well, the jab was here. This is going to go straight in as well. Here. And we're going to use a little bit of hip here. Actually, a lot of hip. boom. Open leg the other way, same thing. We're in tight here. We've got everything on the stance right. We're going to punch with a cross. We're going to step out a little bit, roll, boom, roll, roll with the strike. Good tight fist at the end. Now, after years of training, you'll go light, 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 boom, hard. Okay, it won't be hard the whole way. It'll be light, 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 boom, and then snap it in hard. Good. Okay, open leg. All right, so now what we're going to finish up with is a lead lag. So we're going to go jab cross. All right, so same principle. Thing is, keep your guards up. Keep your guard up on after each punch. Keep your guard up. So it's going to look like this, real slow. It's going to be a little step, 1, 2, here, using hip, hip. So a little bit quicker. Again. Okay, speed and power. Good. Open leg, switch it. Let's do the same thing. Boom, boom. Little step, hip, hip, hip. Boom, boom. I'm going to give you a drill here to finish up on after we're done here. So I'll just go medium speed here. We've got everything right here. So we go here. Guard stays up. Guard stays up. Okay? So here. Medium speed. A little quicker. Open leg. Okay, so to finish up here, I'm going to give you a little drill. I'm going to back up. This is to work your hips. You're going to take that left fighting stance, make it a little longer now. Step out. What you're going to do is just whip your hands around. Now, what you're doing is, as I go forward from right to left, I'm going to use my hip to throw that arm around. Now I'm twisted this way. I'm going to throw my hip back the other way. And it just goes like this. And it seems kind of silly. I did this for a long, long, long time when I was taking my karate classes. And at first I thought, this is the silliest thing we've ever done, because we do it for hours. And after a while, though, they didn't tell us why we were doing it. You figured it out on your own. And now I realize this is probably one of the most important exercises, drills we ever did, because this teaches you how to use your hips to throw your punches. Okay, so it's here. Whip, whip, whip. And just do that when you train. Maybe do that for 5 minutes. It's good to loosen yourself up with this drill as well. Okay, open leg. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm going to show you here on this particular lesson. Left and right fighting stance, your jab, your jab, cross combination, and that little drill at the end. So practice that. Hopefully here I'll be bringing you lesson 2 here before too long. But I'm going to leave you with this. In every way, God's way is the best way. Till next time.